Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime here on my next Avatar news update video. Got two things this time to talk about. The first one is something I probably should have talked about a couple of weeks back, and that is that Avatar: The Last Airbender has been released by iTunes in 1080p HD for the first time. So this is a pretty notable thing just because I don't think we've ever really seen this before. There was the fan remaster a couple of months back that did it, and it seems like this is somewhat on par with it. I think most people are saying the fan remaster version is better, but this official 1080p version is actually pretty good. Obviously you have to buy the full season, I think, and it's like $60, so it's pretty expensive. But I think the main thing that this maybe brings to the table is that will Avatar finally be released on Blu-ray? That is something I would really like to see. Of course, the big thing is like it's still 4:3 ratio and hasn't been changed, because that would obviously involve changing the art. But it seems like just the basic quality is better, and then I think an updated home video release with these kind of new versions is needed because of the disc quality on a couple of the initial discs on the DVD sets right now, just to make them kind of acceptable quality. So not really much to say here. I hope it means that we're getting a Blu-ray or just an updated DVD set coming soon, because I think it's something we do absolutely need. So I don't really know how widespread this release is. It seems like it's only the Americans iTunes that has it right now, but we'll see what happens. It's just something to keep an eye on, nothing particularly important. Next piece of news, final piece of news, is more on the Zen Monkey Studios stuff that we have been talking about for the last couple of weeks and months. And this is more from Anypants on Tumblr, the artist for the Avatar pins. And this is just the latest kind of update in terms of batch of new images that we've seen. So I'll just briefly walk you through these. So the first one there, the Suki one, that is what she describes as like the approved art for the Suki pin. So obviously the piece of Suki art that we saw the last time was just like the initial idea, her initial first sketch, and here is the actual, what seems to be the improved pin design that will probably actually become the physical thing. And I think it works. I think it made complete sense to have it be Kyoshi Warrior Suki. Because obviously they can do, if this one turns out to be popular, they can do another Suki down the line in her kind of book 3 outfit. But I think it made sense to do the very memorable kind of Kyoshi Warrior outfit for her first pin. The other two are like a set. It's like Avatar State Aang and Avatar State Korra. And these are specifically listed as like the kind of like pin ready final images, basically. So I'm taking that as basically these two are almost exactly how the pin in the end is going to look, and I think overall I like them. I think the kind of light effects that they're going for on certain aspects are a little odd. Just like the stuff like on say Aang's hands, the little kind of patches of like orangey yellow on the kind of, near the ends of his fingers, where his fingers join up to his hand. It just feels a little odd that they're kind of making the kind of shadow or a sort of effect like that color. Similarly with Korra, like just the little patches of light blue just on the like the fronts of her shoulders is kind of a bit like, I get sort of what you're going for here, but I'm not really sure what it is, because I suppose the light thing is meant to be just that they're in the Avatar state, but because it's not like white, it kind of feels weird that it's not like Avatar state glow, but it's like orange glow and then light blue glow. I suppose it's sort of meant to be, in a way, the colors of like each of their nations, of like Water Tribe and Air Nation for Aang, but I think I'm not particularly sure on the exact intent behind this. I think it's one of those ones where it probably will look better when we see pictures of like the physical product in the end. Just here in the piece of art, it kind of looks like, wait, what's the additional orange accents for on Aang? What's the additional blue accents on for Korra? But I do like the general images of like Avatar State Korra kind of cracking her knuckles, and then Aang with the kind of sort of angry airbender pose in a way. So they're going to be cool to see. The final one seems to be just a piece of kind of concept art, like the initial Suki one, in that right now it doesn't seem like it's confirmed to be a pin or anything like that, but it's just an idea, a first kind of pass, and you can see the sketch and then the kind of more finalized version. I think it's a really nice appa. It's kind of like a chibi appa. And I suppose the pose here is that he's kind of coming into land, is kind of the impression that I get. But I can see that, like, a couple of different versions of this where maybe his legs are swept kind of back the other way, so it kind of looks like he's in flight. But I think it's a good first attempt for sure. I wouldn't mind seeing that as a pin, but I can also see maybe people wanting a more, I suppose, show accurate version, kind of like some of the other pins look. But if they are going to go down the road of having more kind of like chibi pins plus normal character pins, that's also a good idea. But yeah, I'll just finish off by saying, yeah, definitely follow Anypants on Tumblr. It's really cool. She seems to update fairly regularly when she has a new concept art or just fan art for Avatar. So it's just a good artist to follow, full stop. So link in the description to her Tumblr page, and also there's the exact URL on the screen there if you want to go to it. But yeah, that's been the video for today. Thanks for watching, and bye.